Hi guys, in this video I'll show you why dropshipping will never be the same as it was before. I mean, a lot of you guys, and like us also, like in 2016, 2017, even like 2018, like we've done very well, like doing very simple things. But now, this time of the year, and also like 2020, like moving forward, it's not as easy as before, and some of the things need to be adjusted. So if you still want to crush it, I mean, there is still amazing like potential for for drop shipping. There's a lot of like opportunity there because people buy products on the internet, people buy a lot of stuff online still, right? Just the approach and overall strategy needs to change if you want to still leverage and get amazing results. So in this video, I want to everything you need to know, like how to adapt to these changes and how to crush it, how to make more money, how to have more freedom, how to have more flexibility while running your dropshipping business, how to evolve with it to your own brand that you scale, that you can eventually sell if you want to. So basically in this video, I'll show you the whole framework, how to do it. So let's get started, guys. In 2018 with dropshipping, there have been like people making like 10, 20, like 50, $100 million per month with dropshipping. Basically just dropshipping random products, like random websites, random products, like without any kind of like thought. And that strategy, I mean, they still, some of these people still around and they still do quite well, but it's not as effective anymore. They operate on very, very slim margins, and literally like in a few years, like they'll not be around anymore. They'll have to adjust. And I'll show you exactly how you can adjust so you do very well. So why this happened, right? Why this like change happened? Like, first of all, it's competition, right? So there are 7 million advertisers on Facebook right now. So, I mean, if you're competing for attention, you have like quite a lot of competition, right? Also like trust of, from people, right? When people buy stuff, for example, they order something, they wait like for 2 months and, to get something delivered, they get frustrated, they file a chargeback. So next time before they order, like they either don't order, they just order something on Amazon, or they just like, like they might file a chargeback. So people basically got smarter, right? Then rip and run copycats. Like there are a lot of people that basically just copy each other's like landing pages and videos and not necessarily like evolving from that. So sometimes, you would test something like this and it would work. So then you just used, so you have like a proof of concept, and from there you have to adjust and you have to create your own content. But a lot of people don't do that. They just copy, and it's basically then someone like just DMCA them like on Shopify, so you have like trademark issue, or like basically just you cannot advertise anymore because everyone is just using the same video as the same content. So lack of original content, people don't invest a lot into like creating content. If you can if you want to watch about my other video where I display the different strategies where on a low budget, even with like few $100s, like a few $1,000s, you can create like amazing content for your products, then please watch this. So it should be somewhere on the screen. So if you want to differentiate, right? If you want to do well, then you have to niche down, right? So you have to niche down, identify like some of the products that you want to go after, and maybe create like, select like one of the products that you want to go after, then create like a niche store, or like a store with just one product, right? That's what a lot of people have been doing, and in a lot of times, like that's more efficient than just using like general store. General stores are still effective, but not as effective anymore because people see kind of that the store sells like all kind of different products, and they just go to the most important and most like biggest general store on the planet, which is Amazon, right? Amazon is general store, so they just go to that, and they're no longer tolerant for like 20-day shipping, right? There are other options. I'll show you in a second which options for shipping you can use. And basically you can get shipping like 5-9 days, which is more acceptable. So some of the examples of stores that have evolved, right, using this strategy. So check it out, like Pack Life Harness. Like this store is basically like you can find similar products on Aliexpress, and I'm pretty sure like they evolved from dropshipping. They focus only on dogs, right? As you can see, like different like dogs products, and I mean these guys like they do quite well. So for example, if you want to see like how much traffic these guys are getting, so which can just go like to SimilarWeb and just approximately estimate like how much traffic, how much revenues these guys are generating. So as you can see here, I mean, they generate like 150,000 users per month, which is, I mean, in my experience, it's around like $1 per user, maybe more, right? So that's like $150,000, $200,000 in sales. They do some email marketing, they do socials, they have search, right? So I mean, they basically have like some very decent like system right now for, like you can see, they try to differentiate, right, like other sources of traffic, basically, right? So basically that's what I call like evolution, like dropshipping evolution. You sell a product, you validate it, and then eventually you basically just evolve to more like a brand, like a niche brand where you focus on a specific group of customers. And guys, like, so for example, this is 7-figure store, right? So if you want to, even like 8-figure store, you can create in one of these niches, because there are a lot of products you can sell, like to cat owners, to dog owners. Like another one, like Amazingly Cat, manual, just basically cat products, right? And as well, we can check like how much traffic approximately these guys are getting. So you go to similar web and you can validate it. I mean, these guys are doing even better than Pug Life Harness. So you can see, wow, they basically scaled up, right? So so these are the stats for from July still, right? For some reason, so it wasn't like updated, but approximately they're weaker on like email marketing, on other like channels. So pretty much it's all like Facebook. So this is like heavily dropshipping website still, but basically it's kind of like if they wanted to build like a brand in this particular niche, they can definitely do it, because now they have like a some customer list, they have some basically they're focusing on products, they have some reviews, kind of like it's just focusing on something, on some core customers, right? You can build like 7-figure, 8-figure brand in one of these niches. Like it doesn't take like a genius to build like a brand like of 7 or 8 figures in one of these niches, if you just focus on it continuously over a period of time, right? So this brand right now generates around like 200, probably from 200 to like $300,000-$400,000 per month in sales, right? From these estimates. These are just my estimates. I don't know their exact numbers, guys, but that's what it seems like from their stats, right? So another one is here. So this is not necessarily dropshipping, but this is the product that you can source basically on a, I mean, if you go to like Aliexpress, you can source a product that is quite similar. So they sell this one for like $50, right? And I mean, the product is nothing special, right? It's just a product that, I mean, you can create, there are like alternatives that cost like $10, $15 that you can buy and you can sell, right? So they basically developed this product. I'm not sure whether it's patented, but basically one brand product, right? And so you want to see like what's their estimated revenue. So let's check this out. What's their like estimated traffic and revenue? I mean, guys, like one product, right? Building a brand with one product, 400,000 users per month, unbelievable. No email marketing almost, right? So guys, whoever is offering like email marketing can reach out to these guys and offer them like some great service. So you can see like different channels, like they started to basically diversify, and pretty much it's one product, right? That's the power of like, if you focus on something. So I recommend you just identify what's the niche and basically just focus on it like with full force, right? Where you can like private label products, basically ship them in bulk to the United States, deliver great customer experience, and build like more sustainable like e-commerce brand, like 7-8 figure brand, eventually sell it or just use it as a highly profitable business for yourself and your family, right? So another mistake that I see dropshippers are making is that they're not focusing on web design. They're still like making like random websites. So how to basically differentiate, right? So if you look at, for example, at like Movement, right? That's how brand website looks like, right? It's very clean. It looks like expensive design, very like very clean, very accurate, very very nice, right? And so this is the example of the website that was able to, I mean, this is pretty much the dropshipping website, but you can see how it looks, right? The way it looks, it just like looks as a brand, right? So you wouldn't differentiate, but although it's like kind of the dropshipping. So if you go here, So as you can see, shipping from our manufacturer, 515, right? So you can see here, right? Basically, like you know, like you can see here the kind of that's how you can estimate that this is like a drop shipping website. So we'll see if these guys are getting sufficient traffic, but you can see how it looks. It doesn't look like a, you know, like a random drop shipping website, and you can see it started to pick up. Like they just, you know, like web design is unbelievable. So you know, I have a student. So his name is James. You might have seen his story, like James. So we started working with him in. We started working with James in like some time ago, like 2017, I guess. And his store, basically that he started, it was basically the you know, like drop shipping store. But James had a good talent in creating you know, like web design. And so when, as you can see here, like, so he hit like $100,000 in 92 days after we started working with him. And so, and he was pretty good in web design. He didn't understand it at that point, but even his like dropshipping website, it didn't look like a regular dropshipping website. It looked more like a brand. He used like a team which was like turbo, right? And it was like very nice and well built. So that didn't look like a dropshipping website. It converted very well. So that would allow him basically to scale from zero to $100,000 per month in 92 days after we started to work together. Obviously, you know, with my product research strategy and with some of my guidance. But you know, that's the importance of web design. That's the importance of perception of a brand, right? Again, like focus on those kind of like things that position you as a brand, like lifestyle images, right? Ideally, just send them to influencers, like send them like a free product and ask them for content for it, right? This is it. That's like, it cannot get simpler than that, right? Then, you know, transition to private label brand as soon as possible. Once you get some traction with the product, just transition to private label. I would recommend, if you generate like $10,000-$20,000 in profit from the same product, I would just recommend switch to private brand. Like put your logo on it, put your own packaging, you know, put some like note for a customer, like handwritten or something, and just send the product. You can even send still from China, but the perception will be different because it will be your packaging, it will be your you know, message inside of it, it will be your logo. So basically it will allow you to make the perception of a brand as better as possible, and will likely to cause you like a, you know, repeated sales. One of my students, for example, gets now like a huge percentage of repeat sales, even though like his dropshipping products, right? He works in a German Austrian market. His name is Benjamin. So so you can see, like, I mean, in 1 to 2 years, Aliexpress will no longer be a viable option. It's still not very viable anymore. So you want to arrange this like delivery. You want to work with someone, you know, with some fulfillment center that can do faster shipping for you. You need to use influencers, and you can use eProlo for fulfillment. So you can see it like they're basically offering the fulfillment and everything. So you can just basically just use their like features and ship items faster to your customers instead of as you can see, like 1-2 days and then 3-5 days with you know, United States Postal Service. So basically product can be there like 5-8 days, right? In your customer's location, right? So that's very important. That customer's experience is very important because Facebook is giving posts to customers, and you guys, some of you might have had your Facebook pages shut down. So, or like your feedback score is like 1% or so. It's just like Facebook doesn't allow you to you know, advertise anymore, or your like CPMs are very, very high because of that. So you want to deliver great customer experience and invest in virtual assistants and build a world-class customer service. So this is the service I recommend for basically organizing your like tickets. It's called Gorges, right? So I'll include the link below this video. So you can see, like, it basically allows you to organize all of the tickets, and also allows you to you know, for your customer associate, like customer VAs, basically to upsell other items, and at the end of the month you can see how much was the volume that they upsold to your current customers, so you can give them some incentives, maybe some commissions based on the sales that they've been able to generate. So basically allows you to increase your sales, your profits, and your customer satisfaction. Another thing, guys, is multi-channel advertising. So before, like, you could be like just focusing on Facebook and still just be profitable on the front end, and that's still possible today. A lot of my students are still possible and still like advertising and profitable today. A lot of you guys are profitable, but if you add other channels, like for example, like influencers, Google Ads, like YouTube, some content marketing, like Instagram, Messenger, email, SMS, affiliates, then you will basically just add another stream of sales and profit for your business, right? So I would recommend just start with email and SMS. For SMS, you can use SMS Bump. I'll cover that in one of the next videos. For email marketing, with some of the stores, our stores, we generate like 50% of revenue from email marketing. I'll show you the strategy also in one of the following videos, or you can see my channel. I have the videos on email marketing as well. And so you basically can generate extra sales from that. So I would recommend just email and SMS by default, like set up from the start of your store. Then have, for example, like influencers and Google Ads basically integrated into your business as well. So you have multiple channels, you have multiple sources of sales and profit, and you basically are able to scale your business. And so this is, guys, this is the strategy basically to move forward. In 2019, 2020, you have to adjust, you have to be more flexible, and I recommend that you focus on some core group of customers, some niche, and then just go all in and build sustainable 7-8 figure brand, because like this is definitely doable and you can do it within a few years. And then you're able to sell your brand, as we've been able to sell some of our stores as well. So that's what I would recommend you do, and basically build that more sustainable strategy so you can compete with other people and you can win and you can generate lots of sales, a lot of profit, and freedom for yourself and your family. So this is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is how you need to adapt for 2019, 2020. Please leave your comments if you have any questions, or if you want to see some other topics covered in consequent videos. And please subscribe to my channel so you see all of the future updates, all of the newest strategies I share with you guys. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.